Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of the Unstoppable Dynamite channel of wrestling results here in this channel. So we have Wednesday Night Dynamite. You know what that means. Last episode of AEW Dynamite for 2021 was not a disappointment. This week's episode was also the last one aired on TNT, with Dynamite moving to TBS from next week. Dynamite's New Year's Smash special featured Kyle O'Reilly's first match in AEW, as well as big debut return from a former WWE star. We also had Chris Jericho returning to AEW following his hiatus. So we have Lucha Bros, Jurassic Express, Christian Cage versus FTR and HFO on AEW Dynamite New Year's Smash. Christian Cage and Cash Wheeler started off for their respective teams. It was good work from Christian as he got control for his team. He punched Cash in the corner. Dex tried to come in and help, but was taken down with the right hands. Jungle Boy and Dax Hardwood tagged in. Jungle Boy hit a series of drop kicks to take down Dax. Christian tagged back in and hit Dax with a big right hand across the jaw. Jungle Boy came back in and went for the snare trap. Dax broke free and tagged Isaiah Cassidy in. Jungle Boy took Isaiah down and tagged in Phoenix. Lucha Bros hit a double teams move to Cassidy before tagging Jungle Boy back in. A back and forth ensued between Jungle Boy and Isaiah Cassidy before Matt Hardy tagged in. Hardy cut off Jungle Boy in his team's corner. With the referee distracted, Tully Blanchard got in some shots from ringside. Jungle Boy finally managed to tag out. The Lucha Brothers come in hot and were all over FTR. Phoenix then hit Mark Quinn with a senton for a near fall. Quinn hit back with a DDT to Phoenix before tagging Hardwood in. The heels now had Phoenix isolated in their corner. Luchasaurus finally tagged in for his team and cleared house. He took the fight to both FTR and Private Party. Luchasaurus hit Cash with the tail whip, followed by a chokeslam to Dax Hardwood. Penta was then tagged in with a blind tag, and then he hit a backstabber to Dax. Things started to break down as Private Party hit the ring. Both Ray Phoenix and Jungle Boy took flight, hitting dives out to ringside. There was an argument between Penta and Christian in the ring after Cage made a blind tag. FTR hit Cage with the big red rig and pinned him. The result, FTR and HFO defeats Lucha Bros, Jurassic Express, and Christian Cage. Grade B. This is going to be 7 pages straight through. This is going to be a long one, guys. 2.0 and Daniel Garcia versus Eddie Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz on AEW Dynamite New Year's Smash. Eddie Kingston and Matt Lee started things off for their teams on AEW Dynamite. Kingston was on top early before the heels ganged up on him at ringside. Santana and Ortiz quickly came in to help Kingston out. Oh my god, sorry, I'm going to be yawning a lot. Back in the ring, Kingston dominated Jeff Parker before tagging in Ortiz in. Back and forth ensued between both men before Parker took control with a boot to the midsection. Ortiz hit back with a dropkick before tagging Santana in. We saw some great combination offense from Santana and Ortiz before Parker wriggled away and tagged out. Santana was all over Daniel Garcia, hitting the Three Amigos in a tribute to the late Eddie Guerrero. Ortiz tagged back in, but Lee and Parker managed to subdue him and take control. We saw some great teamwork from 2.0 as Parker isolated Ortiz in the corner and tagged Daniel Garcia back in. Eddie Kingston came in without making a tag, and the referee had to force him to leave the ring. Ortiz eventually tagged Eddie Kingston back in. Eddie was all over Daniel Garcia, lighting him up with machine gun chops in the corner. Santana tagged in, and we saw more combination offense from the Inner Circle members. Matt Lee then pulled Santana's tights and rolled him up for the win. 2.0, and Daniel Garcia defeats Eddie Kingston and Santana and Ortiz. Daniel Garcia brought the ring bell in after the match. 2.0 held Santana and Garcia, smashed him in the head with it. Chris Jericho made his AEW return, coming out to make the save, but it wasn't in time to save Santana. Chris Jericho and Eddie Kingston got into a heated argument in the middle of the ring, and Ortiz had to get between them. Wow. MJF calls out AEW for unsafe working conditions. Oh, wow. What, you gonna say that to your buddy Wardlow? Come on, you should be saying that to him because he's gonna turn heel on you. MJF was backstage and accused AEW of unsafe working conditions. He said that he was almost thrown on his face last week by Sting. Oh, wow. Cry me to a river. Who he called an untrained outlaw. MJF added that if he worked for a proper company, he wouldn't have been put in such a situation. Once again, teasing to move to WWE in 2024. Wow. MJF also had a message for Wardlow, who had a TNT title shot coming soon. Well, I'm just going to say, MJF, if you're going to say that in 2024, you're going to go to WWE, good luck, because they're going to treat you like shit over there. The Salt of the Earth said that if the big guy won the title, he would have to relinquish it to MJF, bringing in Mark Sterling to read out the fine print in Wardlow's contract with MJF. They once again teased distance between both men. So pretty much, Wardlow is not pleased about it. Christian Cage and Jericho, Christian Cage and Jurassic Express confront the Lucha Bros on AEW Dynamite. Lucha Brothers were confronted backstage by Christian Cage and Jurassic Express. Christian accused them of going into business for themselves during the match. Christian then said it was time to stop delaying the inevitable, and it looks like Jurassic Express will get their title shot next week on Dynamite. Finally, they deserve a title shot. I'm sorry to say. Penta replied for a legend, Christian, who was a bad tag team partner. Penta also had a message for Jungle Boy, telling him If he wanted to be the future, he needed to let go of the past. Oof. I wonder what his meaning as his past means. Wardlow versus Colin Delaney on AEW Dynamite New Year's Smash. Wardlow made short work of Colin Delaney on AEW Dynamite, who was a former star signed to WWE between 2007 and 2008. Wardlow destroyed Delaney with 4 powerbombs and quickly pinned him. I think I know Colin Delaney. I think I met him years ago, and I never got a photo. I think I do have a photo with him, but I just don't know if it's on MySpace or something. Results: Wardlow defeats Colin Delaney. Yes, I did get a photo with Colin Delaney. Yes, I just got to figure out where it is. Grade C. Kyle O'Reilly backstage with the Super Elite. Adam Cole was backstage with the Young Bucks. Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. The Young Bucks weren't totally happy with Kyle O'Reilly showing up in AEW. O'Reilly then asked to speak with Adam Cole privately and asked him if he would have his back later tonight. Dan Lambert calls out Cody Rhodes and Brandy. Dan Lambert was in the ring with Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky. Lambert kept taking shots at Cody Rhodes and Brandy. Lambert blasted Cody Rhodes for cutting a backstage deal with Tony Khan to become his pet project. Brandy Rhodes then took a mic and came out, calling Dan Lambert a cheaper version of Paul Heyman and Jim Cornette. Ooh, burn! Brandy Rhodes then threatened to beat him up. Oof. Oh, I'm so scared. Dustin Rhodes came out to try to restrain his sister-in-law, but Ethan Page took him down with a cheap shot. Next, we have Thunder Rosa versus Jade Cargill, AEW TBS title tournament semifinals. Thunder Rosa didn't waste any time, quickly taking out Mark Sterling at ringside on AEW Dynamite. Jade Cargill capitalized, hitting a backbreaker at ringside, after catching Rosa in midair. The former NWA Women's Champion hit back, going after Jade's knee and the back of her thigh. Thunder Rosa continued going after Jade's leg, trying to keep her grounded. The power advantage was still there for Cargill as she tossed Thunder Rosa into the barricade. She then threw Thunder Rosa head first into the ring post. The match finally headed back into the ring, but Thunder Rosa quickly took control. She headed to Brett's rope and hit an elbow strike before we cut to a commercial. Jade Cargill attempted a big boot, but Thunder Rosa dodged it and went after the leg again. Jade overpowered her opponent and locked in a front chancery. Jade went for a lariat, but Rosa ducked it and followed it up with more low kicks. Thunder Rosa briefly took control, but Jade hit back with a Samoan drop. Jade went to follow up with a modified torture rack backbreaker and ended up hurting her knee further. Thunder Rosa hit back with a knee breaker and locked in a figure 4, but Jade managed to reach the bottom rope. Cargill booted Thunder Rosa over the corner, and we saw a hooded figure smash Thunder Rosa across the head. Jade then hit the Jaded to pick up the win. Jade Cargill defeats Thunder Rosa Grade C as the person who in the hooded jacket or hood was pretty much, it looks like Martinez. I can't think of her name now. He was in in NXT for a while. And was part of fucking the Retribution faction. You guys know what I mean. I forgot her name now. Martinez. There we go. Like I said, Martinez. Hold on. I know her name. Mercedes Martinez. There we go. That's what it shows right here. It's legendary. Real Mercedes Martinez under the mask. Called it. Jade Cargill undefeated streak continues and will be heading to the finals of TBS title tournament next week. The hooded figure in the ring turned out to be the former WWE star Mercedes Martinez, who made her AEW return tonight. CM Punk made his Daily's Place debut and throws shade at MJF on AEW Dynamite, which I feel like AEW will have to go right back to that place, Daily's Place, very, very soon, because with this new variant out there of COVID, they're going to have... WWE is concerned about their stuff, so there's an outbreak in WWE right now, so there's a possibility that they might be shutting down soon again for maybe a couple weeks and get back into the figures. But as of right now, there's no reports of AEW with COVID reports that we know of. CM Punk first paid tribute to AEW's Jim Ross, who returned to the commentary booth tonight. Punk then spoke about being in Daily's Place for the first time and all the names who had graced the building, including the late Mr. Brody Lee. Facts. Punk then moved on to talk about MJF categorizing him as a copy of an internet troll. Punk added that even if MJF was done with him, he was okay with it because he got the chance to team up with Darby Allin and the icon Sting last week. The straight edge superstar added that he was done with MJF, calling him a big waste of money than the former NFL quarterback Tim Tebow. Ooh, that's big shade right there. Brian Pillman Jr. calls out Malachi Black. You're a dumbass for calling out Malachi Black. Brian Pillman Jr. was in the ring after we came back from the break. He called out Malachi Black. Pillman said that he learned from his father that you get only one life and promised a new version of himself next week. Malachi Black briefly appeared on the entrance ramp before disappearing. Next, our main event. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish versus the Best Friends on AEW Dynamite New Year's Smash. Kyle O'Reilly and Chuck Taylor started things off for their respective teams on AEW Dynamite. Kyle O'Reilly quickly forced Chucky T to tag out, and Trent came in as the legal man. Both Kyle O'Reilly and Trent hit each other with stiff shots as both men went down and then tagging out. Orange Cassidy and Bobby Fish tagged in as the legal men. Orange Cassidy got a quick roll up for a 2 count. Fish went for a senton, but Cassidy rolled out of the way. Cole then took out Orange Cassidy, giving Fish the chance to connect with another senton. Adam Cole tagged in as Trent came in for his team. The Best Friends were all over Cole, but Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish came in to break it up. Best Friends cleared the ring. Taylor and Cole were the legal men at this point. Okay, at this point, Kyle O'Reilly hit a dragon screw before Fish and sent Chuck crashing into the apron. The heels traded tags, isolating Chucky T in the corner. Back in from the commercial break, Adam Cole super kicked Orange Cassidy. Sorry, somebody's just calling me in a bad time right now. Off the apron. Trent tagged in and was all over the heels. He hit Fish with a half and half suplex, followed by a suplex and a tornado DDT on Kyle O'Reilly. Fish tagged in as he and Kyle O'Reilly double teamed Trent. Fish hit a world backbreaker, and Kyle O'Reilly followed it up with a leg drop. Orange Cassidy and Kyle O'Reilly tagged in. Cassidy hit a top suicida out to ringside, followed by a stun gun millionaire to Adam Cole. Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish Hinton. Impressive combination offense on Orange Cassidy, but he kicked out from the ensuring cover. Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish followed it up with the high-low to Cassidy, but Chuck Taylor broke up the cover. Adam Cole went for a Panama Sunrise on the entrance ramp, but Chucky T countered it into a backdrop. Back in the ring, Orange Cassidy hit a diving DDT to Adam Cole, but he kicked out at the last second. Orange Cassidy then hit Cole with the beach break, but the pin was broken up. O'Reilly went for a running boot to Orange Cassidy, but took out Adam Cole by mistake. Best Friends capitalized, taking out Fish with a soul food half and half combo. Brandon Cutler ran into the ring after this, but was immediately taken down. The Bucks ran out and hit a double super kick. This saw Kyle O'Reilly take out Chuck Taylor to pick up the win. Results: Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish defeats Best Friends in Grade A. So, could we see a WWE reunion in AEW? A living legend reacts. So, anyways, guys, what do you guys think? Will we see the Young Bucks go up against the former Undisputed Era? What would they call themselves in AEW? Let me know in the comments below what you think their name would be. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell so that way guys do not miss an upload here on this channel. And I'm out.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Skiz here. And if you don't subscribe to Blonde and the Unstoppable Denominator, then you are a toothy bumfuck, pussy ass bitch motherfucker.